What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Black and White 2. In the last episode, we took care of a number of things in Castelia City, as well as the Royal Unova, where we battled a bunch of trainers, got ourselves a nice item. It was all good fun, much the same as it was in Black and White 1, but with slightly shaken up parameters and whatnot. It's largely the same concept. In today's episode, we are back in Nimbasa City, and there are a couple of things that I want to go over. The first of which, is actually here inside the Battle Institute. Judge your battles in a battle test. What would you like to do? Okay, so let's go over this thing. You'll take a battle test using 3 Pokemon for single battles and 4 Pokemon for double battles. You may not use duplicate Pokemon or duplicate held items. For these battles, all Pokemon will be set to level 50. You will battle against 5 trainers in a row, and I will be your judge. Okay, let me explain this. So, like he says, there is going to be 5 successive battles, and every single trainer that you battle is going to escalate in difficulty. They're going to give you parameters for each one. There's a whole bunch of different trainers that they can be, but usually the first trainer you fight is only going to have like pre-evolved Pokemon, really low-level Pokemon. But by the time you get to the 5th battle, you're going to start running into things like legendaries and whatnot, and they just escalate in difficulty. If you can make it through all of them, you're going to be scored based on how well you do, and there are a number of different points, and then he'll just kind of rank you on them. It's largely kind of arbitrary. The most important points is obviously winning the battles. If you win all 5, there's no way you can get below the second highest rank, which is Elite, and that gives you 6 stars out of 7. The only way to get a Master rank is to add everything else on top of that. Now, I should say there are a couple of things that detract points, like if your Pokemon faint, or if you hit them with a move that's not very effective, although it's a very small decrease in score. The wins are by far the most important, but the other things you're going to want are points for fainting opposing Pokemon, for using super effective moves, for switching out Pokemon a lot, all sorts of things that just show that you have an adept use of the actual mechanics of battling. It's not something really complicated. You're just going to kind of naturally accrue these points, but the reward for doing so it can be a number of things. The first of which is battle points, which can go and be spent at the Pokemon World Tournament. This is an alternative means of getting those points, and honestly, a much quicker way of getting those points than the Pokemon World Tournament, depending on what you're doing. So if you get, let's say, that rank 6 that I was talking about, which is almost guaranteed unless a lot of your Pokemon faint, you will get 13 battle points from doing one 5 trainer test here. If you can make it to the highest rank, it's 15. So it starts at 3 and it escalates by 2 with every rank. And then you'll get an item reward. The rewards for the first 3 ranks are just like a wing, which they're not very useful. They kind of suck. Ranks 4, 5, and 6 will give you a vitamin, completely random, and then rank 7 will give you a PP up. The only way to get repeatable PP ups outside of spending battle points themselves. That's it. That's the Battle Institute. Very, very simple. We've already gone over the Battle Subway in detail, but a lot of challenges are now opened up to us in the Battle Subway, and the scope of it has increased vastly. If you're a fan of this battle format, that is for you. I mean, this is essentially the closest thing you're going to get to things like the Battle Frontier from previous generations, and there's just a lot of options available for you in here that you can go over. I guess the Battle Tower is more accurate, but a lot of that in here, and again, you can get battle points that way as well. Spend those. It's all nice and good. The only thing that I'm really super interested in here, though, is sneezing, apparently. No, it's going to be the small court and the big stadium, and we are going to go get into some battles today as we got some work to do. Let's go ahead and talk. I'm the strongest. I will work out today, too. Let's do this thing. We're going to have a number of battles that have been added here at the end, and everything is going to be much higher level now. You're going to see they're going to start throwing out much higher, like what is it, level? Yep, around the same levels as what we were seeing on the Royal Unova, which, is fine by me. I don't really have too much of an issue with that. Let's go switch back to Kamina, who I am definitely using a little bit too much. I actually want to see what sort of trainers we're going to be running into here. So it looks like we're going to have 5 trainers, or I guess 5 battles to do in here. At these levels, which, is fine. And again, we can repeat this every single day. And of course, I missed my Thunder. See, I knew it was going to bite me in the butt at some point. We'll see if we can avoid the burn here. And we got it. Okay, now we'll use the Thunder. Oh, we missed 2 in a row. Oh, the chickens are coming home to roost. Here they are. I was talking so much about how accurate Thunder has been, and now it's missed twice in a row. 3 times in a row. Hey, there it is. Okay, that was absolutely everything that I could have possibly hoped it was going to be. All right. Wow. Kamina, you finally got absolutely owned by Thunder. All of the misses built up to that exact moment. And you know what? I think it's kind of funny. But whatever. We're going to see if we not... Oh, it survived. I think Volcarona will be able to survive this, though, with his special defense the way it is. And indeed, not super ideal, but we'll take it. But I'll also be able to use him in a couple other situations as well. So we'll just take what little heals we got out of that. I'll definitely heal Kamina after this fight as well. On to Simisear. Okay, I think for you, Tomoe is the right call. So let's do that. And should I switch back to Volcarona for Simisage and just use Silver Wind? I don't think I've even used that move yet since Johanna learned it, which I think is kind of funny. I'm just going to be stupid. Why not? There's literally no point in playing this with kit gloves. Let's just do it. I know that a Scald was probably going to be enough, but it's funnier that way. And there we go. You know, I think I'm actually going to switch back to Challenger for Simisage. I think that just makes a little bit more sense. You know, I'm actually not going to... I'm actually not going to revive Kamina after this fight, now that I look at it. Now that I'm looking at what we're going to be going up against here. I think I'll pass. So the set of trainers that we're fighting right now, they are only available here on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. I am recording this on Sunday. In case you were curious, there are a different set of trainers that you're going to find on Tuesday and Friday, and of course, different ones on Wednesday and Saturday. Tuesday and Friday, it's soccer players with backers, a set of cheerleaders, and then Wednesday and Saturday is going to be linebackers with a set of cheerleaders. But up you go, Challenger. Let's take this thing out. And hopefully we can get you to level 58 off the back of this, please. And thank you. Hey, that's what I like to see. And also thank you for triggering Defiant. Big old boost to experience with that lucky egg. And there we go. It's Rose coming to the stadium. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then we get some really nice items out of this as well, which I am happy to receive. We get ourselves an iron. Although I don't know how much room I really have left to use vitamins at this point in the game, just because they are... I mean, everyone is so strong at this point. Like, oh, I can use them on Johanna at least. I'll use all those irons on you because yours sucks. For Carbos, I think I'll give that to Jack. And then HP up. I mean, I think that Kamina makes... No, oh, actually, Jack would have made the most sense for that, but that's okay. And then we'll use a calcium on... Let's go Jack for that one, since I forgot to... I neglected to give him the HP up. Okay, I'm surprised that those still work. But okay, on to, I think... who do I want to switch to? You know what? Okay. Actually, I am going to revive my Jolteon for this one. So let's use just a regular revive here since I have so many of these. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just lead with Kamina. No, I did not mean to do that again. Do I also have... I have Hyper Potions in here still too, don't I? Or am I out of Hyper Potions? Did I end up going through all this? I can't believe I went through all those. Wow. I'm pretty much down to full restores at this point. That's kind of funny. But also means I need to go back and spend more. So I will definitely have to do that. I also should be spending my PP ups as well. But let's do... Am I good with that? Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. On to the next baseball player here. Or I guess infielder, as they say. You know, I find it funny that they're called infielders, but they don't have outfielders as a class. They don't have pitchers, catchers. Why aren't all the other positions taken care of? Where's your designated hitters? I want to see a really, like, fat guy who's good at hitting home runs throw out Pokemon. Because I think that would be great. That I feel like that's reductive. That's not necessarily what designated hitters are. It just usually means that they're too old to do anything else. But okay. Crocodile is next, so yes, we'll definitely switch off of that. This I will switch to Johanna for, mainly because I'm pretty sure Johanna is going to be able to avoid any ground attacks. And I think I can do a lot of damage with a Giga Drain here, and I know I've got the speed advantage, so let's do that. Hopefully I can two-shot this thing before it knocks Johanna out here. Come on, that's a lot of healing. Pretty good. Foul play. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. It literally put me right down the exact same amount of damage that I had just healed off of that Giga Drain. That is so funny. All right, cool. We'll take it. That worked out beautifully. All right. And then... No, it looks like we actually have... well, hold on. There's a gift to show my thanks for coming. Thank you. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Practice, practice, practice. All right. Next up... Is it actually this guy back here? It might actually be this guy back here. Or can I fight all of them? I don't know. We're gonna move trainer by trainer. Oh, wow. There's a lot more than that. Okay, cool. I think some of these are, like, guaranteed appearances, though, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Because, yeah, I think they add, like, a bunch once you get into, like, the post-game that can also appear. So maybe every single one of these people standing up to the side is battleable. You know what? I'm okay with that. Ooh. Well, finally hit. It's probably not going to one-shot, but, well, it is a Venonat. I don't know. We'll see. We did it. Okay. That was more than enough just raw damage to take that thing out. And now we got Raticate. So let's switch back on. Let's go to Jack for this one. Just Aura Sphere it one time. I don't need to get too crazy with the close combats here. I was not expecting too many more of you, but I guess there's a possibility. I guess everybody's kind of random now that I think about it. They can literally be anything, so you never really know what you're going to find. But the infielders and the cheerleaders are a guarantee. So, Venomoth. Okay, Venomoth is definitely going to get a taste of my Phoenix Moth here. Moth on Moth violence right now. Who is the better Mothra? Which I always think is such a... Mothra fits better for frickin' Venomoth anyway, as a concept. I don't think it fits for Volcarona nearly as well. It's like a totally different like type of moth as well. And the wing structure is completely different. And I don't know. I've always found that a little bit of a weird homage. It makes it's like... I don't know. It's like calling Rhydon Godzilla when Tyranitar is obviously a much more obvious inspiration. Okay, these two. I think I'm going to put Johanna in the front this time. It really doesn't matter which way I go with this, does it? You know what I should do is I'm actually going to do this. Let's swap those. Yeah, there we go. All right. Wait, sorry. Don't smile at your favorite player? Oh, come on. We're not going to go like the jealous fan archetype here too, right? Like your cheerleaders, you got a job to do. You got to cheer for people and all that, but you don't need to be freaking dicks about it. You don't need to have what do they call it? A parasocial relationship with them. That's a little bit strange. That's a little bit strange. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just try to hit you directly with the Thunder, and I'm gonna try to Giga Drain. Well, I really don't want this Simipour surviving. Because, yeah, I'm not too worried at all about the Simisear. Let's just Thunderbolt the Simipour, sure. And then I'm going to Psychic Simisear. Just knock this thing out in one shot and we'll be good with it. No way this thing survives. It's a lot easier that way. Johanna gets the boosted experience. I'm sure Simisear will survive this, but not, well, more than I thought. Okay, a Flame Burst. And the burst hits Johanna and barely does any damage, but that's okay. Now, I guess I'll just Psychic you again. It's resistant to everything else, so there would be really no point in doing anything else. There we go. Okay, so that's that fight done. We still have a few more left in this area. I guess my Battle Institute explanation did take out a small chunk of this episode, but it wasn't a lot. Let's go with you next. I mean, what do we have? We have 3 fights after this. I don't know. We'll see. But then we also do have to get to the big stadium as well, and there's going to be a lot going on there. Or not the big stadium. Sorry, the small court. This is the big stadium. What am I saying? Getting my stuff all mixed up here. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to Signal Beam you, and I am going to Heat Wave you both. And hopefully this is enough to just knock you both out. I'm sure the Bisharp might be able to tank it. Ooh, and the Confusion, too. That's nice. Hopefully this hits both of them. And indeed, and Bisharp, it doesn't tank it. Oh my gosh. Well, there's that special defense isn't much to write home about, I guess. But we will take it. That was awesome. Good job, Johanna. As everybody continues to slowly grow, but very, very slowly. So this is going to be a little bit of work just trying to get all my team up to speed. All right, we got a veteran next. So let's do this one. This one, what are you going to have on you? Oh, I know exactly. Okay, this is a fight. This is a fight. I like this one. Now, the first one, luckily, is very easy for Community to deal with. Honestly, though, it would have been awesome to have Volcarona out because a single Giga Drain would have made really short work of this Relicanth, but whatever. But the next Pokemon, I mean, I guess I'll see what they throw out at me, but it could be a number of things. Oh my gosh, Relicanth survived. This is going to hurt. It's not stab damage, though. Ooh, good job, Kamina. Way to tank that. Very proud of you. So managed to survive. Magcargo is next. All right, let's switch on over to Tomoe then. Tomoe is actually going to have a little bit of work cut out for her in this fight, I think, depending on what gets thrown out. But obviously, Magcargo, we're just going to want to hit it with the Scald. Still quad effectiveness despite its burning properties. And there it goes. Very simple. That should be level 59, I think. Yep. Okay. Good. And then we're going to get Glaceon next or the other one. And yes, I do know that this trainer has a Glaceon. It is the other one. Okay. It's going to go with Dragonite. Let's keep Tomoe out for this one. And hit it with the Ice Beam. It's probably going to actually survive it. Here comes the Outrage. This is going to hurt. But luckily, Tomoe is pretty tanky, despite the stat damage on that. Oh, that's a lot of damage, though. Outrage is such a strong move. Okay. Quad effectiveness. It does survive. I could try to out-heal its Outrage and maybe hope that... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Tomoe, you fought well, but Dragonite is so strong. Plus, you are a little under-leveled. Let's see. Yep, now it's confused, so this will be probably a perfect opportunity to bring in Jack, especially because I was going to use Jack against the Glaceon anyway. So let's hit you with the Ice Punch. We're faster than the Dragonite, too. I love it. Okay. There goes that one. And then for Glaceon, let's just try to throw a close combat at it super quickly. And hopefully this is enough to just outright take it out. Because I really doubt it's going to be able to use much else. It very likely will survive this, though. Glaceon's got some really good defenses. It did. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh my gosh, even with all of that power, it still actually hit for a fair bit. And this Shadow Ball is probably going to hurt a little bit because of the lowered special defense. Let's go with an Aura Sphere to finish you off. And that is probably going to be it for this episode, guys, of Let's Play Pokemon Black and White 2. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it very much. In the next episode, we are going to be finishing up here at the big stadium. I'll have everybody all healed up and ready to go, and then we will take on the last of the couple of trainers in here. Wow, a PP max for that fight, too. That is an awesome reward. This is why you want to come back here and battle these trainers. But yeah, we'll battle the last two here in the next episode. Again, see you all in the next one.